All right, here we are back at PAX. Want to show you one of the more advanced options that we have for Fairy Mischief. Remember again, these are all playtest components. The finals will be cooler. All right, we're here with Rob, and we're here with Jay, and here we've got the game. Remember, the goal of the game is still always the same. 5 stones of different colors to win. So the way this game works, or the way this method works, which we call Fairy Mischief 21, is both players draw 2 cards, putting one face down and one face up. Jay's going first, so he will draw the stone. And both players draw their face down card. And players are allowed to look at their own face down card. Now, looking at the cards, whoever has the lowest card showing gets to choose whether they want to draw another card or call the hand. Jay, what are you going to do?
I will draw.
Jay takes a card. All right, Jay has 13 points showing. Rob, what are you going to do? Now, you have the same decision. You can draw a card or you can call the hand.
I'm going to have to draw.
Rob draws a card. Now it's Jay's call. Jay, you going to draw a card or are you going to call it?
I'm going to call it.
All right, Jay calls it. Both players flip up their face down card, and we counted them up. It looks like Jay has 20 to Rob's, 15? Jay takes the stone. Those cards get discarded. And the advanced players will remember which cards are in the discard pile, because it definitely helps. Now, Rob draws a stone for the second turn. And both players draw their face down and face up cards. All right. And this time, Rob, with the 5 up, gets to make the first choice. Does he want to draw a card?
I'm going to draw.
All right, Rob does draw a card. Now it's Jay. He's got a 9 showing. He draws a card.
Oh, busted.
All right, Jay busted because he ended up with more than 21, so Rob wins the stone. All right, we'll do this a couple more times to show you some of the other options that can happen. All right, it's Jay's turn, I believe, to draw the stone. Now we're going to draw some cards, one face down, one face up, as we always do in Fairy Mischief 21. Jay's got the first call here. He's got an 8 showing to Rob's 9. It's going to be Jay.
Call it.
Oh, Jay chooses not to even draw a card and just reveal. Now we know why, because Jay had 18 and Rob has 10. Jay takes the stone. Choosing when to draw or not is definitely a push your luck mechanic, which is a fun thing to teach kids. All right, so next up we'll do, like I said, maybe 1 or 2 more, show you a few more things that could happen. All right, Rob draws the stone. They put their cards down. Okay, this is the first tie. Now in a tie, the person who decides to draw or not first is the person who drew the stone out of the bag. That would be Rob. Rob, you drawing a stone? You drawing a card?
Yes.
All right, Rob draws a card. Oh, it's a big draw. All right, it's up to Jay now.
I will draw.
Jay takes a card. What's it going to be, Rob?
I think I'm going to call it.
All right, Rob calls it, which makes sense. We'll see what I see. All right, he's got a total of 18. And oh, Jay has 18 as well. But just like the other tie, the person who drew the stone out of the bag wins all ties. So that's a victory for Rob. All right, we'll show one last hand to show you how the real wacky stuff happens in this game. All right, this is now Jay's turn. He draws the stone. It's a red stone. They draw their starting cards. And we will just let this magic unfold. Looks like Jay's picking first.
I will take a card.
Jay is going to take a card. What's it going to be, Rob?
It's a tricky decision.
Tricky decision for Rob here.
I think I'm going to call it.
All right, Rob's going to call it.
This card.
Oh, and Rob has a spell fizzle. And spell fizzles, you don't draw to see what they are until they're revealed or the hand is called, if they're already face up. So Rob draws a card to replace his spell fizzle. Oh, and he has got 10. He loses. So Jay takes that stone. And this would go back and forth just like the basic game until one player had 5 stones of 5 different colors.